Hey guys. Okay, so Laylana had run into a problem she didn't know how to do on her workbook. So I was just going to show a brief video about how to do double-digit multiplication. So if anybody else is struggling with that, you can figure it out. Okay. So let me share my whiteboard with you. All right, here we go. So here's what I have. If I have 10 divided into 347. Okay, so we know that the regular steps to division are divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, right? So we know this means, does McDonald's serve cheeseburgers? So remember that, or remember this song, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and then just remember your check. Okay, so when you have a one-digit number over here, you know how to do it. Well, if you know how to do it with one digit, you know how to do it with two. It's the same exact premise. So here you have 10. So the first thing you do is you're going to divide. So you ask yourself, how many times can 10 go into 3? 10 cannot go into 3. You can't give somebody 10 things if you only have 3 of them. So then you go to the next digit. How many times can 10 go into 34? Well, you skip count by tens, 10, 20, 30, and we know that that is 3 times. So that's the divide. Now we have to multiply. 3 times 10 is 30. Now we have to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then we check, is 4 smaller than 10? Yes, it is. So we know we're ready for the next step, which is bring down. Yeah? So now we ask ourselves, how many times can 10 go into 47? I would skip count. 10, 20, 30, 40. So it can go in 4 times. 10 times 4 is 40. And now we're going to subtract because that was divide, multiply, and now we're subtracting. 47 minus 40 is 7. Check. Is 7 smaller than 10? Yes, it is. So the next thing we do is bring down. There's nothing to bring down, so this 7 becomes our remainder. Okay, so we have remainder 7. All right, now can we check our answer to make sure that our quotient is correct? Yeah, we absolutely can, and we should. So you're going to multiply your divisor times your quotient, 34 times 10. 0, well, we should know, right, that anything times 10, you just add the 0. But we can do it step by step if we need to. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. And now we need that placeholder because we're not dealing with the ones, we're dealing with the tens. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. So this is 340, which would have just been 34, and then you add the 1 0. So it would have been 340. Just keeping that in mind. Okay, now I have to add my remainder. And that gives me 347. Is 347 my dividend? It is. So I know that my answer is correct. Okay, so hope that helped you. Laylana, if you need extra help, if you aren't sure there's like an actual problem that you'd like me to solve for you, I can do that. Let me know how you do with this though. Okay, I'm going to put this video on Seesaw and share it with you. Okay, hopefully that is all you need, and I will see you tomorrow on our Zoom meeting. Bye.